Unanimous by now, isn't it? Here with Jamie Wilson, Grandpa's tonight. How are we doing?
Good, thanks, yeah, good.
Not too bad. Saw you at the show down in Girvan last week, the Trump. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've seen Paul Keane, yeah.
Enjoying sort of getting back into the boxing?
I'm enjoying being around the kind of boxing environment again. You get the buzz back for it, and also when you go and see your friends and that, it's exciting as well.
Obviously, recently you've signed with Kynoch Boxing. Just talk about how that sort of came about.
I'm training up in Dundee now, and all the boys in the gym are signed with Sam. So it kind of made sense for me to be on the same shows and kind of go through Sam, and I got on well. So yeah, it was kind of just a thought I had, and yeah, it kind of came off, and I'm excited to get started and be around the whole team.
Yeah. Obviously, last time I saw you was before Cash's the Cash fight, and I think it's a year ago today that was. Talk to us a little bit about that, because obviously that was your second shot at the British title.
I think it was a year ago today, because I'm getting all the reminders on social media. Obviously I never went to plan. Cash is a very talented fighter. I never expected it to go that way. Just getting caught cold is one of them things that can happen. I think with that fight, a few bits of the build-up I could have went a wee bit better, and struggled a bit of the weight, but to be honest with you, I'm not the type to make excuses. He's a good fighter, he's went on to prove that, and I think he's going to go quite far, so I wish him all the best.
I was going to say, it's probably one of these weird ones that we're probably saying off camera, that you can probably look back at it, probably felt pretty rough at the time, but when you see what he's done and gone on to do, it maybe eases it slightly. That is obviously not making it easier for you, but
it was hard to take at the time, and I think the hardest part is going and facing everyone, because they just see you getting that, they don't see your preparation, your fights before that, the ones you've won, the hard fights you've been in, but obviously going on to see how he's dealt with his opponents after it, to me with ease, I've looked at it, I thought there's no shame in getting beat from that. I was that early, I can put mine down to a lucky punch. No, I wasn't.
What was it sort of like afterwards? Because obviously it was televised as well, so it's probably like, I think I even still see it now getting put about. I don't know what it's like for yourself.
I think it's the first time I've experienced that, because even the year before that in Doncaster, I came out of that fight, most people thought I'd won it, so you've still got your kind of pride, and every fight I've been in, I've either kind of put up a really good account of myself. So I was just disappointed that I never got the chance to do that, and I thought, like, if I could have got into the later stages, it might have been different, might not have been, I don't know, but I would have liked the chance, and it's just a shame that I got caught cold so early.
You obviously haven't been back in the ring since. Was that just sort of a bit of that fight, or just the general feeling that you wanted to break from it for a bit? Or?
The fight was hard to take. I don't know, I just kind of lost the love of the sport a wee bit, but I was still watching that. I was in a wee bit of a toxic relationship at the time, which definitely didn't help matters. So I was dealing with stuff before that fight and going to training that any boxer shouldn't really have to be in their head. Like, they should just be fully concentrating on training, travelling, and getting that done, which wasn't the case. But yeah, one of them things. I've recovered from it. I've moved on. Cash is good. One of them things you just got to, and it happens in boxing. It happens to the best. You've seen it happen to Anthony Joshua, and it's just, you've got to be prepared to accept that if it's going to happen, because you're going in, it's 1-on-1. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose.
I guess sort of what people maybe don't see the side of the pro game. Obviously, you were travelling through to Glasgow frequently during the week to train. Like, that obviously takes its toll on you when you're working and doing that on top of everything.
Yeah, it's difficult. I was there maybe 3-4 times a week. The times I was travelling you're hitting the rush hour traffic in Glasgow, so you're sometimes sitting in the car for 2.5 hours, so you're jumping out and you're right in the ring sparring. There's not much of a warm up, because I need to travel back to Dundee after it, so not ideal. But you know, me and my coach Chris at the time, we got on really well. We built a strong bond over the years. At that time, I couldn't see myself training with anyone else, so I was prepared to do it. Thinking back now, obviously it was tough. It was tough, and trying to fit that in with work and obviously you've got some bills to pay, and yeah, it's quite stressful.
Yeah. How did you find the time off? Was it just what you needed?
Yeah. I've never really before boxing I played for Dundee for 7 years, so I've never really just totally relaxed. I've never been on a holiday where I've just relaxed. If I wanted something to eat, I can go and have it. If I wanted a drink, I can go and have it. Like, I've always either watched what I was doing on holiday, training, so I've took a year out to just completely forget about everything. I've enjoyed myself, but the buzz of the boxing's still there, and I just can't get rid of that. It's kind of like it's like a disease. I think once you're in it, you're in it. So yeah, I'm excited to build up again, give it another go, and just see what happens.
What was there a particular night or anything that you were like watching boxing and thinking, oh, I need to get back into this, or was it just
I think as well. I started kind of living a life that wasn't quite me. Like, I had time to go out with my friends more and started having a few drinks, and I just thought to myself, this isn't me. I've always been quite a dedicated, disciplined person, and a few things obviously in my personal life that I spoke about earlier didn't help with things. And I think I just had a moment where I thought, right, just everything went to pot, and I just thought, yeah, this isn't happening. But then, I don't know, I'm quite a disciplined person in general, so it doesn't, things play on my mind, so I was like, this isn't me. I need to get back in training, back in shape, and just give it another go.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the boxing, that fight, at least nothing else can happen to me worse than that now. So I'm going in there with even less fear than I've ever had. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Obviously, you trained at Skyax now. When did you sort of start going back there, and how has it been sort of since?
I started back on and off about probably a month ago, just to get back into training, back in the swing of things. It wasn't long before I was training. I was kind of asking the questions if I was going to be fighting again, and I just got the buzz back for it. And once I come to a few shows and I see people in there, I think, I want that to be me. I see people in tough fights, and it sounds stupid, but you want to be involved in that. You want to be involved in the tear-ups coming out and just getting that buzz, because you can't find that with any other sport I've done or any other feeling like I've experienced.
Yeah. Obviously enjoying it there, and now sort of settled in that team environment. Yeah.
I've obviously staying in Dundee. I've known Paul and young Paul Keane for years and years. I'm very comfortable with him. Got on well with him, and to be honest with you, old Paul is a big part of me getting back into the boxing. So I can't thank him enough. I just bumped into him one day, and he was going to give me a message saying, like, let's get back training. And once I got back in the gym, he makes you feel welcome, puts a bit of time in, and he's really given me the buzz back for it. He's a big part of why I'm back.
Yeah. I was going to say, what does boxing mean to you? But I think you probably sort of described it.
Summed it up a wee bit. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, you can't describe it. It's like nothing else can give you that feeling of going the ring, the nerves, the excitement, it's just everything in one. And then once you're involved in the fight, it's like you don't really, all feeling goes out the window, and you're just like, I don't know. I kind of like get involved in a tear up, but I don't want to be in too much of that. Yeah.
Obviously, you're signed with Sam. When are you sort of expecting or when are you sort of aiming to get back in the ring?
We've got kind of a few dates thinking about, because I've been out for a year, I've not sparred or nothing. He offered me November, but I think that for me that was too soon. It's going to be a rushed camp, and I want to get in there, get my fitness up, get my confidence back in the ring. I've not been in the ring with sparring or nothing. So I think we're talking December. If not, he's got a show, I think, in end of January, which should be not bad timing.
Yeah.
Gives me a good few months just to get back in the swing of things. When I get in the ring, the fighting will be there, but the timing might be a bit off, and just a wee bit. It does take a few good sessions just to start catching up with the pace of it again.
Aye.
So it'll probably take a few good hidings to start until we get there. Yeah.
You obviously talking about the weight maybe being an issue. Do you still sort of see yourself as a bantamweight, or is that something you'll see?
I think just now I won't be fighting at bantamweight. Well, not straight away. I'm gonna do the weight. I might do a bit of nutrition. Get involved in nutrition. Maybe get on a nutritionist and see if that makes a difference. So I'll start bringing the weight down slowly. If I get to a super bantam or just over and I'm feeling quite comfortable, I'll keep going. And if I can make it safely, but the last one was a struggle. I was eating one meal a day for a good week and a bit. Hot baths, hot saunas. It was a struggle, to say the least. And I don't want to do it where it's becoming unsafe, because obviously the way that fight ended, and the way things happen in the ring. You want to do it as safely as you can.
Yeah,
Be as strong as you can, because when I've sparred at the heavier weights, I've hurt people, I've put them down, when I've been feeling strong and calm, and as soon as the weight comes down, the power's gone.
Yeah. Was it tough before that fight, making the weight, or was it just that sort of?
I think
one?
that one, yeah. I'm 27 now, so maybe my body's telling me 8 stone 6 isn't quite realistic anymore. But yeah, I'll bring it down slowly. I'll get my nutrition bang on, and just see kind of how far off I am.
I suppose it's something that's not really set in stone, and you can sort of play around with it a bit.
First fight back, or first couple is going to be just getting back into it. I'll be kind of just fighting at a comfortable weight, just to get the love back for the fighting, and yeah, just take it from there.
Yeah. What would you sort of like to achieve in your time back at boxing? Obviously, you've been at sort of the domestic title level.
Yeah. Obviously, I want the big fights again. I want the tough fights. I just got something to prove now to myself, because I felt like I proved it in Doncaster. So when you go into a fight like Cash, you think I can do this again. But at the same time, he's levels above Josh Whale. I think Josh was meant to fight him. I don't know what happened there, but
he ended up moving up weight, I think, in the end. So.
I don't think he would have fancied it. I think he's because he ended up vacating it. He's maybe been more sensible than me. But no, I want to be involved in the big fights again. I want to fight the best, and I want to make a good account for myself against the best, because I don't want to come away from boxing with a padded record. I want to prove myself at a good level and think he's been in with the best, and he gave a good account of himself, and he's a tough guy. That's kind of what I want out of it.
Yeah, there's a fair few like bantamweights, super bantamweights in Scotland and beyond. Good
domestic just now. I want to be involved now. Listen, I don't go in any fight thinking I'm here to make the numbers up. I'm going in with confidence. I'm going in with the least fear I've ever had, which I think is going to make a difference.
Yeah. Obviously, your old opponent Cash is up against Lee in a month and a bit's time. How do you sort of see that one going?
It's a tough one, because see, like a few years ago you would have said Lee. The way Cash is progressing, he's getting better and better. The last time I seen Lee McGregor was against Scott Allen. Looked good, aggressive. To me, he won it quite well. I don't know, it's tough. I think it'll be a close fight. Cash is hard, he's in front of you, but he's very hard to hit. But obviously Lee McGregor's got the amateur experience, a long amateur career. I think he had a long amateur career, but he done well in it anyway. So he's been in with guys before, and he's seen every style, so he'll know how to deal with different opponents. Whereas, like I was in with 10 amateur fights, and I was just getting through right in the deep end just to see how we got on. So I'm just learning as I go. Happy doing it. So,
it's the best.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Do you have any sponsors sort of at the moment? Or?
No, Bill. Because I took that year out, all the sponsors now been out the window. So I'll be putting up looking for sponsorship again. Obviously to help with medical costs, license. It's not cheap to get started in boxing, so any help will be appreciated. But I'll get there anyway.
Yeah. Well, listen. Thanks very much for your time, and best of luck. And I hope you enjoy the training again, and hopefully see you in the ring soon.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.